This video is to explain Figure 2 within Lab 6. Figure 2 happens to be very similar to Figure 1, where we're using the same resistors. However, we're just changing up the arrangement of them. So now instead of having the 1k ohm and the 3.3k ohm being in parallel with one another, they're going to be in a parallel network with the 2.2k ohm. So we happen to have all of these guys in parallel. So we're going to be finding the total resistance of this first. Same way throughout the first part of Lab 6. Since the 1k ohm and the 3.3k ohm are in series with one another, we're going to be adding them up. So we're going to have 4.3k ohms for there, and then we're simply going to basically take the equivalent resistance of 4.3k ohm and 2.2k ohm, and then we can calculate out what the total resistance is for that. We will then measure what that is and then find out what the percent difference is. And then from there, we'll apply the 12 volt supply, which we happen to have hooked up with our red input and our ground as black. So what you should notice is that the 2.2k ohm should have the full source voltage because it's in the parallel network alone. You should also realize that the 1k ohm and the 3.3k ohm resistors will have like all together there'll be that 12 volt supply, but they're going to be breaking down due to voltage division, which you can do simply by doing, take for instance the 1k ohm. You can do 1k ohm divided by the total resistance within this branch times the voltage source, and then you'll get the voltage across it. Same thing with the 3.3, and you should realize that both of those will add up to your 12 volt. Lastly, for this, we're going to be measuring the current across them. So like we did last time, we're going to be taking this this red lead here. We're going to be taking out this end, and we're going to be measuring in series the current across it. And what you should realize is that these two branches together will equal our source current. What you should also realize is that our current going across the 1k ohm is going to be the same for our 3.3k ohm because they're in series with one another. However, the 2.2k ohm will be different than these two guys. So that's essentially all for Figure 2 within Lab 6.